Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you're at. We have three exciting matches of the week four Metroid Prime 2 Echoes Tournament. This is the first match today between Schwartz, Gandhi, and CalumChis. This is the 1-2-0-2 matchup. Schwartz is coming off a bye from last week, did not have a match, from the odd number of players. Calum is 1-2. That's the recap. Calum lost his first week of Match Prime. One week against Frostbite, and then lost week against Azure. Fourth, lost against Azure the first round, and then Miguel on second, and is looking to get a win coming off the bye here. We do have one runner's agreement today for this match. We have a landing site start with Shuffled Violet, and the first two gates will be unlocked. I think that was it. I'm gonna double check that real quick. Transport Aegon goes to Blacklist. We still need main power bombs, but we don't need main missile launcher. That is our agreement for today. That's where we're at. How you doing, everyone? Watching this in the future on YouTube. I hope everyone's having a good day today. And apologies for the technical delay. We had some kind of issue with just setting up Calum here. But we're good to go now, obviously, and we are underway. And joining me today is Bellator on tracking. Everyone say hello to Bellator. The prime finder of all things technology and speedrunning tech. And first up, we have a Morph Ball related upgrade in a Curse Lake that usually says bad things will happen. You never want to see progression at a Curse Lake. Unless you happen to find something good there early. But even then. So we got Transport to Aegon. There's a Morph Ball Bomb. Obviously we don't have a Violet to start, so now we're going to double back and head towards Temple Assembly Site. Is my mic muffled? Here, let me reposition it, see if that works any better. Yeah, so it's a landing site start. No Violet. Transport to Aegon goes to Temple Access. Don't need Power Bomb Launcher. No, wait. Do need Power Bomb Launcher, don't need Missile Launcher. That's much better. Yeah, I just moved my mic. Hopefully that's a little bit better for you. Calum, playing the cutscene to get on top. This is old any percent tech. And Schwartz is just going to blind pick up whatever's in Temple Assembly Site. Oh, what is that? Couldn't tell what that was. Is that one of our grapples? That might be one of our grapples. It is indeed one of our grapples. All right. So at the moment, that doesn't really do anything. Grapples are progressive, as a general reminder. So the next grapple we find, it'll still look like a grapple. It will be our screw attack. And Schwartz doing a bomb jump. Okay, so Schwartz is going to do communication area. He's going to hope for something nice here. Got tripped up with the bomb jump just a little bit. Alright, I don't see a glow, so communication area is probably just a power bomb. Okay. And as the game will tell you, you need the power bomb launcher to use it. So we'll have extra power bombs for Dynamo Chamber a little bit later on. And this will unlock mining station access as a check, and then portal access as a check. One of them has to be progression of some kind. Actually, maybe not necessarily, because we do have Portal Terminal available with the bombs, which can then unlock terminal access, the parallel to Crossroads. Oh yeah, Gollop in chat pointing out that Hive Chamber B is probably a good check. When you get early bombs, it usually is something worth getting. Our runners may not necessarily be thinking of that, although CalumChis is just going to prove me wrong right now and is heading right there. Correct. We do not have missiles as of yet. So we might have early divergence here. Oh, and Schwartz left on... or left off the quality of life fix. So if you go into an elevator and you go into a room that's not an elevator, you're just going to get infinite whooshing until you get your next elevator. And it's a missile. Okay, so Calum getting an early missile. Let's see if he decides to turn around and do storage cavern B. It won't be in logic, because missile launcher is still required logically. But it could be an early leg up with something. And Calum looks like... okay, Calum's going straight to Aegon. We're going to put off storage cavern B for a little bit. So we have an early missile to start. That's going to speed up the bomb guardian fight. Oh, please be careful. You don't want to get chopped, Schwartz. Oh, please be really careful. Ooh, that could have been so bad. Schwartz got through. And just some dark ammo, but that will unlock Dark Missile Trooper for later. So that could still be something for later. And Calum just going straight for Bomb Guardian as well. And yes, this was a landing site start with the elevator at Aegon going towards Temple Access. So this is a pretty quick Bomb Guardian access. We get a missile expansion in Energy Controller. And looks with the missiles, Calum is setting up for an easy 2-round. And look like, yep, there it is. There's the dark ammo expansion for Calum. Schwartz is going to head towards portal access. Going to start the pirate fight first. Let's see here. Mining Station A. Can't get a great look at it. We'll see if Schwartz looks up and takes a better look at it. There's the missile expansion for CalumChis. Going to head towards Mining Station A. Basically just following footsteps. Calum's only briefly behind because of the check to Hive Chamber B. Amber Translator. Okay, that is good, because you can do Sand Cache with this. You can check the hints at Mining Station A and also Portal Terminal. And also Mining Plaza. If we can get some good intel early. And yeah, Gollop in chat pointing out that Screw Attack is likely coming soon. That has been the theme with most of these seeds in the tournament. Screw Attack is a wonderful movement item, and the randomizer does like to prioritize it. A beam is in main energy controller. That's probably light beam, because there's dark beam, and I just definitely pulled that one out of my head. So we got a dark beam from Sand Cache. Likely the light beam in main energy controller. We know it can't be Annihilator, because that would be on Tumos. I mean, it could be the Annihilator, but it would be on Umos 1, not Tumos. It's unlikely that the light beam would be on Tumos. Got a light ammo expansion in Mining Access. And Schwartz heading for Mineshaft. Let's see what's here real quick. Just a missile. That's one I would agree with. You don't go out of your way to pick that one up. Not unless you commit to doing Mining Station B. Alright, Mining Plaza. Schwartz is getting a look. Can't get the greatest look at it. Doesn't look like it's all that important, but I'm not seeing any specific glow. Did Schwartz get the hint? I did not see, or not Schwartz. Did Callum get the hint in Mining Plaza? I didn't see it. A progressive suit is in Judgment Pit. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Callum doesn't have Amber Translator. That is a good point. So Jump Guardian has a suit today. And now Callum gets the Amber Translator, is going to head back. We're going to get the Dark Beam from Sandcash. Schwartz would definitely like to see an energy tank, sooner rather than later. A beam is in main energy controller. So Schwartz is going to get the light ammo here, which is good. We'll scout Mining Plaza. Hopefully remembers to get the hint. With Amber Translator being in odd positions, it's actually easy to forget about this hint entirely. I've definitely never done that before, ever. Missile launcher is 3 rooms away from... Okay, so missile launcher's in Great Temple. That says Violet's going to be early. We might be looking at a possible... Huh. With the beam on main energy controller and the missile launcher up there as well, it seems like Dark Missile Trooper is going to have the Violet Translator, which will let us get into Great Temple, which will get us the missile launcher and the light beam. Which then points to Pod W as having something. So Planet Dark Worship looking like it's going to be the play here. Oh, that's an Inghive key. Umos with it? Wait, Umos has a suit? Is this even randomized? So now we're really worried. If it's the suit on Umos 1, Light Beam is on Tumos. It's so unlikely for that to be the case, though. So it's likely going to be Light Beam first, suit second. If it's Temple Sanctuary, that is going to be Dark Alpha Splinter, but if it's main energy controller, that's Tumos. Temple Sanctuary has a suit. Okay. It's Temple Sanctuary. Okay. Thank you, Gollop. So if that's the case, then Planet Dark Worship, looking like it's going to have something. We'll have access to Fortress Transport access soon. We need Emerald Translator. Schwartz took a reset, didn't like what he saw. Welcome in, everyone, SpeedGaming. Thank you for watching that Chuzo match against Sober Light and Raylan Tank here. Hope everyone's having a good time. We have ourselves a Metroid Prime 2 Echoes match with just underway. Schwartz just took a reset, didn't like what he saw at the start. So back to Aegon. And that is a red key on top of Crossroads. That's probably an Aegon key. Could be a Torvus key. Could be another Inghive key. Probably an Aegon key. Oh, it's an Inghive key. Okay. So, chat, I'm a little worried about that. That's 2 Inghive keys. And we know there's a light beam in main energy controller. The implications are not... Oh no. Oh boy. Inghive keys are usually irrelevant, but there could be that really weird scenario where the Inghive keys could be required. But the only way that can work out is if we find an Annihilator, and it's exactly Light Beam on Tumos. And even then. Well, actually, no. The Inghive keys wouldn't matter there because you need light beam to get to through the front door side to use the Inghive keys. So yeah, the Inghive keys are looking irrelevant even if it's light beam on Tumos. But again, Tumos probably not worth it. Now, that's not to say Tumos can't come into play later. Like, could have the Sky Temple Key, for example, Seeker Missiles, Super Missiles, one of our Dark Visor, potentially. Can't be Echo Visor. Can't be Boost Ball or Spider Ball. Could be one of our Translators. Schwartz having just a little bit of fun with these pirates. These pirate commandos tend to have a little bit more health. They're actually kind of hard to beat without light beam or power bombs. Yep. Under some circumstances, quad can have screw attack, and that would make the Inghive keys hard required, logically. And there's the hint that Schwartz found confirming the Temple Sanctuary has the other suit. CalumChis shooting Jump Guardian from a distance, not Bomb Guy. Jump Guardian from a distance is refreshing the safe zone with the shot. This is one of several areas where you can just snipe Jump Guardian from a distance. He's not actually just shooting at nothing. The hurt box is loaded as soon as you load the room. Schwartz doing a nice job of that wall crawl. Gets it done, hits the target. With the puzzle and portal terminal, you only need to do the very last one. The other two are irrelevant. Because once you complete the third one, the puzzle counts as being completed. So Schwartz now going towards the Dark World proper trip. Calum got his last shot in. Jump Guardian will be dead in 2 hits. First hit will not count because of invincibility purposes. He is now dead. Calum will get the dark suit, and I suspect we'll see a trial tunnel peak here. That's a good question. Without space jump boots, though, maybe not as easy. Oh, never mind. Never mind. That's exactly what you're trying to do. Might not be comfortable with the bomb jump. The bomb jump can be tricky to line up. It's not too bad, but this camera angle is not conducive. There you go, Calum. Alright, so if Schwartz heads towards Incash 4, he'll get the screw attack. He's going to take a safety save, though. Get a refill. And Calum heading towards Trial Tunnel. We'll see what's here. Any number of items could be here. Not space jump boots, though. Logically, you need space jump to reach this location. Just a missile. That does a force reload of the temple. Because normally this is where an Agon key is. And the game resets the room state so you can fight a Morbus if it happens to be your last key. Schwartz making sure to scan the creature and will let us know that it is weak to Annihilator, even though you can never have Annihilator here, and it never appears once you leave the room. It is forever gone. Alright, Calum, gonna take a, I think this is a save war play. Alright, so we're heading back to the ship. This is going to be a Dark Missile Trooper play, I believe. That's a Sky Temple Key and Junction Site. Is it the Agon Energy? I thought it was just gone once you reload the room. Might be Agon Energy. I will admit, I do not know. Yep, so this is going to be Dark Missile Trooper play from CalumChis. We're going to find an Inghive key. This will be His second known Inghive key. Definitely not thrilled to see that. Alright, Schwartz is going to do Trial Tunnel. We're going to get a missile out of that. This will bring him up to 10. 10 is a much better number than 5 in Echoes, for the specific reason of drops. Echoes has two different missile size drops. There's the standard 5 missile drop, which was also in Prime, but then there's also the super missile drop, which is 10. And when you are out of missiles, it will prioritize a super missile drop as opposed to just a standard 5 missile drop. It's not guaranteed, but getting 10 missiles for a drop instead of 5 is definitely much more ideal. Alright, Schwartz running kind of low. He's not in extreme danger, but if he's not careful, he will die. He should be fine. Alright, Calum heading back towards... He's going to head towards GFMC. This would indicate that the space jump or power bombs is probably in the crate, because our missile launcher is inside Great Temple itself, if I read that hint correctly. Although it could be that the missile launcher is on the crate and I just misread the hint. Okay. That's a power bomb. Power bomb locked by the missile launcher. Missile launcher is in Great Temple? Okay. So where the heck is the Violet Translator then? Another power bomb. That's a vanilla power bomb. Wow, if you know that and you had space jump, you can actually break that power bomb, but it would have been useless because we don't have we have required mains on. Right, Schwartz, one more hit. There you go. Jump Guardian down. Gonna get the suit. Violet is shuffled into the pool, as per their runner's agreement. Sky Temple key in GFMC. Sadly, duping this does not benefit the runners in any capacity, because this Sky Temple key is individually numbered, and therefore collecting it twice does not increase the count to 2. Alright, Calum is going for the screw attack cancel again on top of the ship. This one's a little tricky. There's also an extended dash that Calum could do. They're both pretty hard. And Calum's just going to say, yep, nope, we'll come back for that. That does work. There is a specific spot you want to aim for to just land on the ship. It's tough, though, because you're just likely to slide right off. But it is possible. Oh, there's Violet Translator. It's in, okay. Did Calum come back this way after fighting Jump Guardian? No, he took a save warp, that's right. Okay, so that puzzle's solved. We know where Violet is. So Violet to Great Temple, get Missile Launcher, come back down to Storage B, get Power Bombs. Okay, yeah. So that is actually an early leg up for Schwartz. We got dueling saves here. But if Calum is reading the logic correctly, Calum should know that Violet Translator is in Aegon. Let's see here. Schwartz not going to head down and fight Dark Missile Trooper again, which is good because it's just an Inghive key. Once Callum is done with the fight, Callum's going to be on light suit. We have a sub 25-minute light suit. I'm sure this is fine. Alright, game. Are you going to be extremely rude and put the light beam on Tumos, or are you going to put it on front, which is where we're expecting it to be? I did not see a glow. Okay, good. It's there. It's not on Tumos. Question in chat, is CalumChis stop locked? He can go towards the Torvis region and get to meeting rounds, but he doesn't have super missiles, so he can't get out that way. Oh, this gate is unlocked, so he can just save war from here. Okay. If that Emerald Gate had been up, though, that would have been a soft lock in the sense that Callum just can't do anything. But now, back to ship. Oh, Schwartz is going to scout Ing Reliquary here. We're going to see if anything is at Ing Reliquary. This is an interesting bomb jump. It's a little difficult to do, and okay, Schwartz just decided he doesn't want to waste too much time with it. And Callum, obviously not having Violet, can't get the missile launcher from Transport B access. So now it has to go back to Aegon. Alright, there's the Sky Temple key from GFMC for Schwartz. Not going to dupe the crate, it looks like. Oh, this is going to be a wind chamber check. Yeah, I think getting it from this side is easier. There you go, Schwartz. We get through the powerbomb door. Oh, he's going for an E-dash. Okay, let's see if we can pull this off. Looks good. Oh, okay. Looks like he had the right movement, but not the right distance. And Callum looks like going back for the hint at Aegon Energy Controller. Now the question is going to be, where is that space jump? Looks like it's a missile and wind chamber. Callum just getting the hint in energy controller. Knowing where Light Beam is, there's no way Schwartz does phase on rounds here. He could scout the item, but obviously without space jump, he wouldn't be able to get to it. So I don't think even after he gets Light Beam, he comes back to scout that. I think he just heads down towards Transport B, gets the missile launcher, and then continues back to Aegon. I think that'll be the play. Callum, meanwhile, not going to get ventilation area. Not going to get vent area A, so we don't know what that is yet. He is going to head straight for Sanctuary. With Light Beam in tow, oh, I think... Ooh. Ooh. Callum, that was dangerous. Yeah, there's the missile from Transport A. Oh, I see what Callum's doing. Taking out the pill bugs. Want to get the power bomb refill? With... Okay, it's just a missile. Missile in vent area A. Callum heading towards Dark Samus. We'll see what's in storage D. We'll not see what's in storage D. We'll lower the gate. Schwartz is going to get the second power bomb. Ready on standby. By the way, say hi to Dark Samus. And now Schwartz is on Light Suit. Storage D holds for us today the mighty prize of a missile. That pickup is important, though, for two reasons. Well, the item itself is not that important, but picking it up does a force reload of the reactor room. So we can see... Calum could actually screw attack cancel to the center platform and actually peek what is in the reactor. Heal the woods of Olir. Alright, Calum, I'm afraid you just, by definition, lost the race because you were not able to get that joke in, and you're not going back for that. So Schwartz will move on. We'll move on to a 1 and 2 record. Calum will drop to 1 and 3. No, I'm kidding. We don't award the runners wins and losses based on that. But maybe we should. That's exactly right, Calum. I love the way you think. Alright, this should be the missile launcher here. And Schwartz is about to pick up. Boom. There you go. Alright, Calum, keep an eye on the lasers. He gets through the laser puzzle just fine. We're going to see what's inside bioenergy production. That quick peek looked like it might have just been a missile or an ammo expansion. Regardless, Calum can't get it, is not interested in it at the moment. And Schwartz with light beam in tow. We're going to take a look at Planet Dark Worship. Calum obviously wasn't able to do this easily. Went straight to Aegon because of the save warp. So Schwartz going to get a little bit new intel on this. That looks important. That looks very important. Oh, that is huge. Schwartz with the boots. Planet Dark Worship was the play. Missile-related upgrade in Dark Oasis. Probably just a missile. Could be the Seekers, but probably just a missile. And yeah, this is now a huge advantage now for Schwartz Gandhi. Space Jump with Screw Attack and Violet Translator, Light and Dark Beam. Schwartz... This race is not over, but Schwartz just pulled way ahead in retrospect. And Schwartz, I think, is going to do the Reliquary Scout. Now that with Space Jump, it's going to be a lot easier to deal with. Yeah, you only blew up one gate. You can just go over Schwartz? Question mark? Okay, I'm actually curious about this. Actually, you know what? This might be a Profane Path Phazon Ground Scout. And in Command Center, we see our first energy tank of the seed, half an hour in. This could be a Sky Temple Gate, Sky Temple Key play for Schwartz. We'll see where he goes. He's heading towards the Torpus Quadrant. Yeah, this might actually be an STK play here. Dude, not taking the safety save, so this tells me that Schwartz is confident in being able to get back out. And we get a gravity boost in storage B. Now, obviously, CalumChis does not want to head towards Doomed Entry because lack of a space jump means you're effectively soft locked. Although you could scout Feeding Pit as well. But counting on a space jump to be there or super missiles would be that'd be a hard ask. That would be kind of a hard ask. Not that the seed wouldn't do it. But yeah, no, don't do it. But Callum sees the energy tank, definitely wants to get that. I like that play. Our meeting grounds hint is a major upgrade in Planet Dark Worship. Thanks, game. Yep. CalumChis might actually go for Feeding Pit. Maybe forgetting that terminal access is something he still could have gotten. And this is going to be the doomed entry play for CalumChis. We'll see what's on top. Can't necessarily get it. Can go for Feeding Pit. Can get that. Can get out. Oh, this is a Torvis play from Schwartz. Okay. And that's another energy tank up there on doomed entry, if I saw that correctly. Callum's going to go for it. Violet was just after Jump Guardian on the return trip from Dark Aegon. CalumChis chose to save warp at save station B or C, whatever it is. It's in Dark Aegon next to Amorbus, and is the reason why he was not able to get the Violet Charizard. And the Vanilla Power Bomb in Feeding Pit. Callum, I believe, has to do a bomb jump to escape this dark water here. Got that just fine. So instead of a Sky Temple Key hint play, this looks like a Torvis play from Schwartz. And we're going to get the Have of Eyes hint. The Super Missiles in Torvis Bog. Okay. That's good. That's good news. That could be a vanilla Torvis Temple Super Missile there. It could be in Lagoon. We know that the Gravity Boost is in Storage B, so that could be a Lagoon play. Breakable with air underwater, if you know what you're doing. Gollop in chat pointing out that if Callum did not have Gravity Boost, that is our third Inghai in Battleground. Oh no! They're all... Okay. Alright, that is terrible. Morph Ball related upgrade and Poison Bog. Well, you don't want to see that, but with early Light Suit, that could actually be relevant. That might be our Boost Ball, our Cannonball, our Spider Ball, another Power Bomb. Gravity Boost was in Storage B in Pirate Labs. Schwartz tried for a YOLO air underwater. We see that's Sunburst. Callum's going to take a reset here. Yep, and this is a good point by chat. Every red key we see from now on is either Agon or Torvis key. And we have no intel on Chica, no intel on Amorbus. So they could all be important. Now, when was the last time Callum saved? We're in Agon. Okay, we still have Light Suit. Okay, so he still has his Gravity Boost. This was just after Dark Samus. Azzer in chat pointing out that maybe Schwartz should have taken the missiles here. I think I agree. With only 20 missiles, we know supers are coming up. And Torvis has a lot of super doors. I would be inclined to want to pick up some extra ammo here. Oh, we saw Cobalt in Pearl Chamber. Schwartz is trying to screw attack into the tunnel to force himself out of bounds so we can get it. Does this work from this angle? All right, Gulp saying it works. Schwartz obviously wants to go for it. Doesn't want to go through Dark Torvis. Oh, the ejection from the tunnel. Okay, so it looks like Callum lost the energy tank from Command Center. He's going to have to go back and get that. Okay, Schwartz got out of bounds. He's close. He's still in the room, though, so he's got to try and get back in. Might maybe room transition, or he's just trying to maybe wall crawl to get through. And there you go. There's a Cobalt. And then there is actually no collision on that part of the wall, for whatever reason. Yeah, it might be better to just go through the Dark World here, Schwartz. Honestly. You have power bombs, so you can get through Putrid Alcove just fine. Oh, Callum lost the gravity boost. Okay. Gonna pick it back up. Now, where does Callum go from here? Heading, looks like he's gonna exit the labs, which is good. Yeah, and I think to your point in Gollop, I think that's what he was trying to do, to get back in, but using the since he couldn't easily get back out of bounds and through the other side of the room, is just going to get out of bounds here in Poison Bog? Question mark? Oh, he wants the item in cache. It's Emerald. It's oh, that's Dark Visor. Oh, that's kind of huge. That's kind of huge, actually. All right. Well, we know this can't be Seekers. It's Power Bomb. Okay. That is a great break. You get that early Dark Visor. Get some ammo in Putrid Alcove. And CalumChis is in Central Mining Station, has decided to turn back around, head towards head towards Command Center. Question in chat: what bosses are dead? We don't know yet. The only thing we know is nothing. No intel on Worm, on Wasp, or on Big Angry Robot. We had one light suit on Judgment Pit, the other suit in Temple Sanctuary. Light Beam was at Umos 1. Right now, the thing making this race as not really lopsided, but as different as it is, CalumChis decided to save warp after fighting Jump Guardian in Judgment Pit. So he was not able to get the Violet Translator from Portal Access. And Schwartz heading towards Abandoned Worksite, or heading through Abandoned Worksite, sorry. There's the supers. And oh, by the way, just casual Seekers at Forgotten Bridge, supers in Abandoned Worksite, nothing in Great Bridge. I think at this point, if you're Schwartz, you have to go for Sky Temple key hits. Find out where you're at. Find out if you need the Annihilator Beam. Find out if you need Echo Visor. Find out if you need the Gravity Boost. That's the only advantage Callum has right now. It's the Gravity Boost, and even that's not really that big of an advantage, given where it's at. It just depends on when Schwartz goes back to Pirate Labs. Go get it. Schwartz took some damage from the Shredders. He really wants this air underwater. Oh, he had it, but he was too high on the slope. So the camera reset it. And you want to morph when the camera crosses the plane of the water. That's what gives this air underwater effect. Schwartz really wants that sunburst. This is dedication for sunburst. I'm not sure what the play exactly for sunburst is, but he might be thinking something down the road. Maybe Grapple Guardian if it's required, or maybe an Emperor Ing 1 play. Alright, CalumChis heading towards Sank now. And Schwartz. Yep, this is definitely a SkyTemple key play here. We know where one is. Actually, no, we know where second one is. There's the second one in Junction Site. We have 7 more outstanding keys. And with early access to as many items as we have, Worm, Chica, Quad, Tumos, they're all possibilities. But the sea's been kind of open, kind of free. So we'll see what happens here. Culling Chamber didn't get a great look on Callum's side. We're going to see Hazen Cliff here now. Oh, that's a SkyTemple key in Hazen Cliff. Okay. Callum has basically overlooked playing Dark Worship, but by extension, it wasn't a great routing possibility. Is that an energy tank in War Ritual Grounds? Schwartz looked like he was going for it, but then he decided no. I didn't get a great look. It might be Spider Ball, but I thought it was an E-Tank. The ink cache is always getting in the way. That's a missile. Might have been CalumChis that scanned the hint for that. Oh, actually, maybe nobody did. I want to say somebody scanned Defiled Shrine hint, but maybe not. Alright, so now we have 6 outstanding keys. Junction Site and Hazen Cliff for Schwartz. Junction Site for both, actually. Let's see where the other 6 are. All right, we have Hall of Combat Mastery. That's free. GFMC Compound. That's on top of ship. That's free. Hazing Cliff. We just saw that one. Temple Access in Sank. Okay, so that is Logical Echo Dark Visor. And Boost Ball. Watch Station. Junction Site. We saw that one. Sank Energy Controller. Mining Station B. Our keys are relatively free, folks. The rudest one probably sank temple access. And we did get the hint for O'Lear, and we get to go say hi to O'Lear himself. And there is CalumChis now finding Violet. Probably feels real bad about that. Gonna save warp again, it looks like. Yep, so we're gonna be in Spider Go mode. We're looking for Boost Ball. Cannonball would be a viable substitute if they can keep keep their hands on it. And Schwartz needs some missile drops. And we'll see if this was the Spider Ball that chat saw. Just need tank. Okay, that's what I thought it was. Alright, CalumChis now heading towards Plain Dark Worship. He is going to feel really upset. Because he's going to see Space Jump boots here, and he's probably going to think he's way behind. Right now, Schwartz has an entire upper Torvus clear up over CalumChis. CalumChis has a gravity boost from Storage B over Schwartz. That gravity boost might be irrelevant. Oh, that's a red key. Red key and Wind Chamber Gateway. He's just going to pick it up blindly. That's an Aegon key. Okay, that's our first. And as a reminder, we do not yet know what is on Chica or Amorphous. Or Quad, for that matter. There's the Space Jump boots for CalumChis. Might be a little bit of a panic moment here for Calum. We'll see what he does next. Both of our runners would probably like to see Emerald Translator, just to get some more access to some hints and also open up front door of Sank, but you don't want Emerald Translator for front door of Sank. You want Emerald Translator for hints and for Torvus. Alright, Schwartz now going to get his second key from top of ship. Now, from a routing perspective, Schwartz knows that Labs is uncleared. Dark Labs is uncleared. That might not be a bad play. We, as the viewers, know that there isn't really anything there except for gravity boost. So maybe knowing what we know, the good play seems like Torvus, but from Schwartz, I would say Dark Labs is probably the area you want to go back to and just clear out. And we're going to see a Phase on Grounds play here. We might even see a Reliquary hint here, or just a Reliquary play. Calum's got the missile launcher now. Oh, there's Emerald. Emerald and Phase on Grounds. Okay. And yeah, this is going to be a blind Reliquary check from Schwartz. I kind of like this play. You're here. You're never coming back here. You don't get it now, you're never coming back for it. Alright, Calum. Oh, Calum also going to go for Phase on Grounds. He's also going to get Emerald Translator, but won't be able to do Reliquary, obviously, because we don't have Secrets and Dark Visor. So if there's something here, this is absolutely a massive Schwartz. It's just light ammo, though, so it's no biggie. Thanks everyone for Callum. Hmm. Yep, there are what is it? 3 rooms for this reliquary check, because you have GFMC parallel. There's communication area parallel, and then reliquary itself, and then you gotta go back. So that's 5 room transitions. Schwartz has no missiles. And there's that 10 drop mentioned earlier. When you have at least 10 missiles, you want to have at least 10 missiles if you can help it, because it just prioritizes bigger drops. Gollop in our chat pointing out that Forces Transport Access is a good check here, plus the Violet Hint wrapped back into Torvis would be a good play. I think I agree with that. I know I said that Dark Pirate Labs might be the better play, but going forward into Torvis could equally just be that good of a play. Plus, he can get the Sank Hint if he wants to. Keys Agon are in Dark Agon, Temple Grounds, and Torvis. Okay. That'll be good intel for later if the worm is required. Schwartz deciding that Sank Entrance Hint slash play not ideal. Without Spider Ball, that's probably the correct choice, because you're committing to an item that, unless you know how to get it, you can't get logically, and you can't get the hint logically as well without Spider Ball. Plus, it's a long check, long sequence. And there's Callum finding the the major upgrade in playing Dark Worship. He's probably wishing he had that intel 20 minutes ago. Oh, Bellator, our tracker, pointing out, we don't have Boost Ball. You can't do Sank Entrance. That is a good point, Bellator. Thank you. Shoutouts to Bellator, our tracker, by the way. And also, shoutouts to our runner, Schwartz, Gandhi, and CalumChis. Putting on a great race for you today. Give them a follow. You can also give my tracker, Bellator, a follow. You can follow me as well if you wish. I'll be calling this race. In 90 minutes, we'll have the second race of our 3 today. Second race will be Miguel and Mighty Caesar. That'll be in SpeedGaming 4, with Cestrion and Aaron Explosives making that call. That was a rescheduled match for Saturday. And that'll be the middle match of our triple header today. And for those of us just tuning in, welcome to SpeedGaming, SpeedGaming Network. We have our 4th round match of the Echoes tournament. Schwartz is coming off a bye. He is currently 2-0. Callum just lost last week to Asder in chat. He's got a 1-2 record. His win was against Frostbite in week 2. His week 1 loss was to Bash Prime. Schwartz only just came off a bye, so he didn't race last week. Has lost 2 matches, both against Asder and Miguel. And I guess technically because of the bye, Schwartz is 1-2. But if you're going on pure record, it's 0-2. It's yeah. Yeah, he's definitely not 2-0. All right, CalumChis gonna head towards Torvis. Gonna find supers and seekers relatively soon, hopefully. Schwartz is having just a little bit of an issue here in Great Bridge. He's losing a lot of health here. And Schwartz finding the weird awkwardness of the screw attack. If you are not moving forward with your jump, you can't screw attack for whatever reason. The game just designed it that way. Alright, Torvis Temple has... It looks like it's just a missile. CalumChis finding the Morph Ball hint. In Poison Bog. So that is the possible Boost Ball, Spider Ball play in Poison Bog. We know it's just a Power Bomb expansion. Earlier from Schwartz is checking it. Wow, these pirates are giving Schwartz a run for the money too. Yep, and again, Power Bombs are just space hamburgers. Alright, CalumChis, without Supers and Seekers, isn't going to be able to get Torvis Energy Controller if he decides to check that now. If he heads towards Great Bridge, he'll get the Supers. He'll save a little bit of time that way. He's trying to do the screw attack. Oh, looks like he's got it. Nicely done, Calum. Nicely done. That screw attack can be a little hard to line up. CalumChis pulling it off quite nicely, though. There's the Supers in the Abandoned Worksite. The hint, the Gravity Boost is in Storage B. That erases the advantage that CalumChis has with the Gravity Boost. And we get the second Aegon key in Torvis Energy Controller. Trying to screw attack, or you have to screw attack under the bridge, but then get enough of a height boost so you can get on top of the next platform. That is an alternate way to get up there besides the bomb space jump. Definitely can be tricky to pull off. Schwartz did not scout Torvis Temple access. I think he recognizes that and he wants to go back up. Come on, elevator. Elevator. No, move, step away from the elevator. There. Okay. And Schwartz is now going to head towards Underground Tunnel. One of the mainstays of this tournament and previous tournaments is Captain MD13 saying there's always progression in Underground Tunnel because it is always true. Just not today. It's just a missile today. And we're going to get the Underground Tunnel hint. Calum sees the Cobalt. Keys to Torvis are in Dark Aegon, Dark Torvis, and Torvis. Sanctuary has nothing besides Sky Temple keys then. And Schwartz wants to be a little careful here with his health. These pirates can do a decent amount of damage. Just a missile in Torvis Grove. CalumChis is about to... Oh, he's leaving. Oh, he's gonna get Sky Temple key ends. Okay. Meditation Vista is just a missile for Schwartz. He's going to say no to that. Probably heads towards Plaza. And despite the disadvantage that CalumChis had for missing out on the space jump boots for as long as he did, he's kind of closed the gap a little bit. He is still a little bit behind. He's even on Sky Temple keys because he has the Hazen Cliff one over Schwartz. Schwartz has the GFMC ship one over Calum. But, yeah, we're actually more even than it seems. Despite the early advantage by Schwartz there. Just light ammo and Torvis Temple access. And Schwartz is going to lower Torvis. Wait, no. That's the wrong door. He's gonna head toward Aegon. Okay. He's probably gonna go to Storage B and pick up that gravity boost. Since he got the hint for it. And then maybe come back to the lower Torvis afterwards. We'll see if he decides to clear out the rest of the pirate labs. With super missiles, storage season, easy check. He might get the mining station B key. Excuse me. Calum sees the energy tank at War Ritual Grounds. Seeker missiles do not give Calum an issue here. Looking good. Only had one missile to spare, so he was trying to line up his shot pretty carefully there. And CalumChis will get the news that the keys are relatively free. This might be a little bit of an issue for him because of how much he was behind from the lack of picking up space jump. But depending on his routing, he can keep this very tight, very close. There's Hall of Combat Mastery. There's GFMC Compound. Sank Temple Access. Mineshaft is just a missile for Schwartz. Oh, Schwartz needs some missiles. Yep, this is going to come down to who picks up Morph Ball, or not Morph Ball, who picks up Boost Ball and Spreader Ball first. Alright, Schwartz got a missile drop from one of the pill bugs. Calum got his STK hints. And he's going to reset. Alright, let's see if the washed up Mining Station B hint is as washed up as it has been led to believe. But first we check Storage A. And it's just a missile. The boost ball is in dungeon? Okay. Well, not as washed up anymore. That is a great hint. Boost ball logically required because of Sank Temple Access having one of our SDKs today. And is just required otherwise. If our runners opted to with Cannonball, they could have gotten that instead. But we haven't seen Cannonball yet. And obviously Cannonball is volatile, so it's not something you want to rely on. No, that was the Boost Ball hint. Boost Ball is in Dungeon, opposite of Catacombs in Lower Torvus. Wait, did we have a Spider Ball hint? I didn't see the Spider Ball hint. CalumChis taking care of the Shriekers, does not want to deal with them. He's out of dark ammo. Oh, he's trying to get the power bomb. Okay, that's a good drawing right there. We'll get the missile here from Great Bridge. Schwartz is going to get Santa Canyon. What do we got? An E-Tank. Schwartz is probably so happy to see that E-Tank. And welcome in, Raiders. You're watching Metroid Prime 2. We got the Echoes Tournament, round 4 of the Swiss stage going on. Schwartz, Gandhi, and CalumChis racing right now. Both racing for their playoff lives. I don't know what their chances of getting in, because whoever wins has to win out. Loser of this will be eliminated from bracket contention. Schwartz sees the missile in ventilation area A, chooses not to pick it up. And CalumChis deciding, you know what, I have super missiles, I don't care about your pirates, I'm taking you out. And we get some missiles there from Torvus Temple. There's the missile again from Storage D. Yeah, I think there would be a lot of math involved, but it might be theoretically possible for one of these two runners to make the brackets in top 8, but they have to win out, and they probably need some help. And if you blink, you miss it a second time, there goes Dark Samus. There's CalumChis picking up the Agon key and the hint. Now, this would be convenient routing. He doesn't know yet that the boost ball is in dungeon. He'll pick it up if he decides to head towards Underground Tunnel. But he might just beeline that boost ball if he does Underground Tunnel here. Oh, I don't see a glow in Reactor. What is that? What is that? I don't see anything there. Oh, he's got to reload the room. He didn't reload the room yet. Okay. I was wondering what was going on there. Look at that. Looks good. Correct. He did not pick up Storage D. Oh, Schwartz? You're not save warping, are you? Schwartz is save warping. All right. Where is Schwartz going, then? That's a little curious. He did not pick up the reactor item. And there's the news that the Torvus keys for Calum. Oh, that's right. The boost ball hint is in mining station B. So Calum just won't necessarily beeline dungeon to pick that up. 1 health left for Calum. Calum, please be super, super careful. I see an ultra drop. Do we still have a pirate? Do we still have a pirate? Oh, Calum. Please don't give us any more stress today, Calum. We can't take it. That was some clutch survival tactics there. And by clutch survival tactics, I mean, how did he survive that? Well, that's right. There is a Morph Ball related upgrade in a Curse Lake. Schwartz remembers that from the beginning of the game. This could be just a Power Bomb, but this might be our Cannonball, our Boost Ball, or our Spider Ball. Heads up play by Schwartz here. It's just another Power Bomb. Are you kidding me? Wow. I thought we would see... Yep, that's a Morph Ball related upgrade, but you already have the hint that Dungeon holds your Boost Ball. Schwartz? And yeah, chat pointing out that a Dark Visor hint for CalumChis would be amazing. Dark Visor is in Cache A, up in Upper Dark Torvus. If we can get an Emerald hint for that, maybe that pushes CalumChis in that direction, and he'll go pick that up. Schwartz went out of bounds to go pick that up originally. All right, Hydro Dynamo Station, just an energy tank. That is second for Calum. Schwartz, what happened to your game? It's been a while since I've seen a crash like that happen. Game just decided it didn't want to load. That's happened though sometimes. If you do if you do like the Nintendo soft reset, sometimes it doesn't load again, and the system, you just gotta reset the system then. All right, Gathering Hall. I did not see what was in Gathering Hall for CalumChis. I now see what's in there. It is just an ammo expansion. CalumChis does not need to worry about that. Okay, Gathering Hall hits. What do we got? The Spider Ball is exactly 2 rooms away from the Violet Translator. That is huge! Okay. Wait. That's Mining Plaza. Chat's pointing that out. That's Mining Plaza. Because Violet was wasn't. Oh no. CalumChis, painfully remembering where that Violet translator is, might have just put the pieces together that a Morbus is now required. By extension, the Echo Visor, which we already knew was logically required for Sank Temple access, is now hard required for the Spider Ball. I don't know if Schwartz saw the Spider Ball there earlier. We got a peek at it earlier from CalumChis' side, but didn't get a great look at it because we didn't have Space Jump at the time. Calum now double-checking hints. Alright. Mining Plaza is the entrance room, the big entrance room to Aegon. Okay, where were those Aegon keys? There's none in Sank, we know that. There's no red key in Sank. I want to say there were Torvus, Dark Torvus, and Great Temple? Chat pointing out that they've seen some runners do some out of bounds to get Mining Plaza. Typically, yes, and that is usually in multi-world settings. Because if the item there goes to your partner in the multi-world, all you have to do is out of bounds your way in to get it, and then once they receive it, just reset. There is a way to get back out, which some runners have been picking up and trying to practice. Baja Blood, one of our tournament organizers, has mentioned that, and they can attest that that particular item to get back out and keeping it is extremely difficult. Not impossible, but extremely difficult. And I think Baja said that's he spent like 18 minutes and got it 3 times, which that's a big time commitment. At that point, you're better off just fighting Worm and getting the item, because that's faster than just getting out. So yeah, CalumChis has put the pieces together. He is going to scout Mining Plaza and double check. He is here in Mining Plaza, or he might just have put it together that it's in Mining Plaza. Here's the missile launcher hint. Yeah, just skip Spider Ball instead. It's obviously easier. Now, skipping Spider Ball is good for things if you want to get something like Gathering Hall or Quad. But if you want to skip Emperor Ing Spiderless, good luck. One runner in the previous tournament, Aaron Explosives, did that just because of how bad Spider Ball was in the CGC match. Would not recommend. Would not recommend. CalumChis opening up the gate, heading towards... Actually, I'm not sure where CalumChis is going. Oh, he's heading towards Mining Station B. Okay, this is actually good. He's going to get the hint for Boost Ball in Dungeon. But then he's going to be like, oh crap, I don't have Dark Visor, so we got to find Dark Visor now. CalumChis going over his hints. Major upgrade in Plain Dark Worship. 4th E-Tank now for Schwartz. Schwartz is pretty much good on health. Calum is going over his hints. Oh, he's looking for the Aegon key hints. Did he not pick them up yet? I thought he did. I know we saw the Torvus key hint. Did we not see the Aegon? I thought we saw the Aegon key hint, chat. Yeah, I also remember we saw an egg on key hint. If it's in Fortress Transport Access, then I think Schwartz is the only one who's picked it up. Schwartz does not yet have the implication that a Morbus is required. Maybe that's why he hasn't looked at it yet. Beam-related upgrade in Battleground. That could be Annihilator. Probably just an ammo expansion. Looks like Schwartz is going to head right there and check it. We should also get a Warriors Walk check. We do not yet have an Amorbus hint. We do not have a Chica hint either. So we don't know what's on any of the bosses yet. We just know that by extension, Mining Plaza, Amorbus is required. Through info gathered by CalumChis. And there's the boost ball hint in dungeon for Calum. Now knows he needs Dark Visor. There's an Agon key in Cache 1. Oh, that's all of them now for Schwartz. But he does not know Mining Plaza yet, unless he peeked it and actually got a good look at it. So that is a good question raised by chat. Where is the Echo Visor? Echo Visor is required. Echo Visor, as it turns out, is required twice. One for Sank Temple access for Sky Temple key there, and also for Mining Plaza for Spider Ball. So Echo Visor is going to be our go mode today, or at least our no mode, our knowledge mode as viewers. Both runners now know that Boost Ball is in dungeon. Schwartz has the upper hand on having Dark Visor, breaking that from Cache A. There's the 5th energy tank now from Schwartz. CalumChis looks like he's trying to space jump up in Mining Station B. Not sure what he's trying to do here. That's a red key. That's going to be a Torvus key there in Battleground. Oh, that's an Inghab key. Never mind. We saw that once already. That's right. CalumChis was in here earlier because he was looking for space jump. Bark Burst. And there's the SDK for CalumChis from Mining Station B. Blind check the missile from Warriors Walk. Now this is going to be big. Does Schwartz is not going to go for it. Either he did not see what was in Mining Plaza, or he just doesn't want to fight Worm right now. Oh man, I'm sure the runners are going to ask who rolled this seed, because this is turning into a classic of dumpster fire proportions. And as a reminder, we do not yet know what is on Amorbus specifically. We just know that Echo Visor is required because of Mining Plaza. By extension, Amorbus required for Mining Plaza. CalumChis looks like it's going to head towards Sand Canyon. Yep, he hasn't gotten that yet, so he's going to do that now. Oh, I still didn't see what was on there. Oh, Schwartz is going for the bonk. This is a hard bonk to do. He has to do a 3 BSJ to reposition himself to bonk off the wall so he gets himself up to where the dead Luminoff is. This is a tough BSJ square attack. Runners high-fiving each other. One dropping down, one trying to get up. Any veteran of Echoes will tell you that this particular trick that Schwartz is trying to do is extremely difficult. But hats off to Schwartz if he manages to pull it off. Yeah, Schwartz is having some issues with the camera work here. Oh, he wasn't lined up correctly. Yeah. I wonder how much more time Schwartz commits to this before he decides to just go back around. Just barely navigating the collision and bioenergy. He's going to get storage C here, which is going to be dark ammo. Decides he doesn't want it. And Schwartz has given up on the bonk. He's going to just go up the normal way. Oh, he wasn't far enough away to reload the room. So for whatever reason, those gates, when they first appear, can't be shot with dark beam right away. The room has to be reloaded first for that particular set of collision to work. Schwartz deciding, let's just go back to the dark world. I think this is going to head back towards Portal Terminal on the other side of Dark Aegon. Not quite sure, but that could be what he's doing. And this could also be an Amorbus play. This... Huh. Actually, what is he doing? If he goes to refill ammo, this is looking like an Amorbus play, but this might be a save one. In which case, where does Schwartz go from here? Meanwhile, Calum gets the energy tank again from Doomed Entry. Although, actually, no, this is the first time he picked it up, because he didn't have... Space Jump the first time. No, I don't think this is an in-cache 2 play. It doesn't have Annihilator. Game reminding him that he has all of his Aegon keys. And maybe it just clicked, like, maybe, you know what? Let's fight a Morbus. Let's see what happens. Question in chat, what's the worst possible spot for Echo Visor? Vanilla. In this case, vanilla. That is the worst. Cannot be vanilla? Echo locks Spider Ball. Oh, that's a good point. Fair point, chat. Yeah. So Ares off the books. Ares usually off the books, though. Hive Interest would be pretty bad. Dynamo Works would be pretty bad. Although, no, it can't be Dynamo Works either because that's spider locked. Yeah, Chick would be pretty bad. Oh, Schwartz. Okay, so this is likely going to be an Amorbus play from Schwartz. Even if Amorbus has nothing, Schwartz will have that fight up. That fight is required. If Echo Visor happens to be on Amorbus, that would be amazing. Because then that should immediately point Schwartz towards Mining Plaza. And then he'll pick up Spider Ball, and then he'll be in a go -2 situation. But we know where Boost Ball is. All you have to do is go down there and get it. So if Echo Visor happens to be a worm, that is effective go mode for Schwartz. He just has to pick up the rest of his items. Yeah, chat pointing out that this would have been the exact second time that a Morbus had Echo Visor this tournament. There was a race earlier in the tournament where a Morbus exactly held Echo Visor, but our runners knew about it ahead of time and didn't want to do it because it was just Echo Visor. They didn't want to go there just for that unless they had, you know, other reason to go use it. CalumChis heading back towards Light Agon. Let's see here. Schwartz is gonna go for Worm Skip. No, he didn't even get it. We're on to phase 3 here real quick. Schwartz has more than enough light ammo. Alternatively, with supers and secrets, could have taken out the worm heads this way. All 3 convenient items to make this fight, which is fine. CalumChis is gonna bonk to get back up to Torvis. I've never done the screw attack bonk from this side before. I always do it facing the other wall. So I'm wondering if this is maybe easier. No, he's gonna give up on it. This might be a save warp then. Alright, Worm is dead. Chat, does Worm have anything important? You have got to be kidding me. It's a Torvis key? Oh no! So chat, how do we feel about Echo Visor and Chica? how do we feel about that? Schwartz is picking up the energy. Probably well, maybe he's remembering Mining Plaza, or maybe he's just thinking, you know, pick it up blind just in case. Of course, we know it's Spider Ball on Mining Plaza. And CalumChis, without Boost Ball, is going to scout Hall of Honor dead. And is that a missile? Didn't really look like it was a missile, but I think that's all it could have been. Wait, is that Echo? You know what? Let's zoom in on this. Chat, you're right. That is 100% Echo Visor at Hall of Honor dead. Well then. And he doesn't have the Dark Visor. Oh no. So Calum's out right now is he needs to find Cannonball. That's his only way he's able to pick this back up. But he still needs Dark Visor anyway, because of... Actually, what was this guy's double keys again? Oh yeah, the one logically is Sanct Temple access. I think it's the only one we need Dark Visor for. So Calum needs to stumble across that Dark Visor to get the dungeon, or he needs to find Cannonball. Yeah, and chat pointing out he hasn't done Upper Dark Torus at all. Yep, the Temple Axis in Sank easily skippable with just a BSJ screw attack. The bigger implication, though, is it locks Boost Ball, which you kind of need for Hall of Honor dead. Schwartz looking at Mining Plaza, firing a missile at it. I think he knows what's there. I think he now sees what's there and knows that a Morbus was the right play. Calum looks like he's heading back towards Torvis. If he does, do the rest of Torvis as a full clear. Question in chat. Yep, Echo Visor has been located. It is in Hall of Honored Dead. Which is scouted by CalumChis. Schwartz does not yet have intel on it. So CalumChis now has big-time knowledge. He is down a Dark Visor from Cache A and Torvis. So we'll see. We'll see where this goes. And there's Schwartz returning the energy. Confirming what he saw at Mining Plaza. Definitely not happy about it. And as we approach the 1 hour, 36-minute mark, how you doing, chat? Are you enjoying this race? I hope so. I'm enjoying calling this race. And definitely stay tuned, stick around for this one, because we're not done yet. This race is... it's not over. It is not over. The second game of our doubleheader does start in about 50 minutes. And we will bring you over to that once this one is done. CalumChis now heading towards Fortress Transport Access. Just a missile. Not too concerned. Wants the hint, though. Keys to Aegon. Yeah, you don't need to worry about that anymore, Callum. There's the SDK in Hall of Combat Mastery. Logically, you need Spider Ball to get this, but with some screw attack, just like that, you can get it without. Camera does not like to play nice when you do it, though. Oh. There it is. Gonna get the hazing and cliff key here. And actually, it doesn't really have much other reason to stay in sync. But that's based on what we know. What he knows, well, I mean, there is one in Watch Station, which he can't get without Spider Ball, unless there is some shenanigan movement that you can do to get it without. I'm not aware of. He might stay in sync after this, just to see if he can locate anything else. Pointing out that Schwartz might be forgetting that he has Cobalt. That's possible. Did not get the Hall of Combat Mastery hint. He's going for Hive Entrance. Okay. We have a Hive Entrance play from Schwartz Gandhi. And Schwartz is probably feeling really bad about this. He kind of got lost with like a little bit of a lost feeling and not really sure what to do. He did a Morbus to kill some time just to try and get caught up. Scouted Mining Plaza, saw the Spider Ball, went back, returned the energy, and now it's kind of seems like he's just looking for checks, trying to find something. Yep, CalumChis, for being as far behind as CalumChis was, for missing out on missing out on the Violet, B, missing out on the space jump, CalumChis has suddenly thrust himself back into a good position. He's not quite leading yet because he's still down the Dark Visor, but he is close to it. He has intel on Boost Ball and Spider Ball. Energy Tank and Hive Entrance. You hate to see it. Light Ammo and Putrid Alcove. Yep, CalumChis is down in STK and down the Dark Visor, but Dark Visor is one room away. Once he gets that, that is go mode for him. You know, if the Hunter leaves him alone long enough so he can use the Seekers. There it is. No. Calum did not know where it was. Now knows where it is. It's going to get the Morph Ball related item here in Poison Bog. It's just a burger. But yeah, chat, at the 1 hour 40 minute mark, CalumChis has put himself in a great position. He is back in this race. Has to fight a Morbus yet. Schwartz is up in a Morbus fight. But does know where Spider Ball is, does know where Boost Ball is. I suspect we see a dungeon play to get Boost Ball, and then we fight Worm. That's what I'm thinking. And then we do STK cleanup. That's I'm just picturing that as the route that CalumChis will take. And Schwartz is in Hive Dynamo Works. Gonna refill some ammo here real quick. We're going for secret targets. Oh, how did that not hit game? Paused about 4 frames too soon. That happens to every runner. Always pause before the cutscene hits. Never fails. And I think, as expected, CalumChis is heading towards Lower Torus. I think this is a dungeon play. That's the safe assumption here. Oh, Schwartz is doubling back. I wonder where are you going, Schwartz? Oh, this is a Dynamorph Scout. No, it's not. This is a... Oh, he might remember that he has Cobalt? Question mark? And this slope jump... This slope jump is harder than it looks. This slope jump is way harder than it looks. It's easy, but it's also harder than it looks. I think Schwartz is probably doing his second jump a little too soon, and the screw attack is just not cooperating. That's making it difficult than it needs to be. You do not need to screw attack for this. Alright, if this is a hint play, Schwartz, show us show us Echo Visor. The keys to Hive Temple. Thanks for nothing, game. You know, we've only had intel on all 3 of the Hive keys for over an hour. That is the worst thanks game hint you can get. Okay, now we have a boost ball for CalumChis. What he does next, I would assume we're going to see not a Chica, in a Morbus fight, and then pick up Spider, and then route in the rest of the SDKs after that. Question is, how do you route in the rest of the SDKs from here? Oh, Schwartz, yep, yep. Scan the gate. Go on, yep, there you go. Get the hint. Save warping for Hall of Undead should be the play. I think I would agree with that. Quadraxis has an E-Tank. Okay, that is not what he wanted to see. Yeah, save warp to get the Echovisor to go back to Aegon to fight a Morbus, return the energy, get Spider Ball, STKs, done. And the last ones we have left, we have Sank Temple Access, we have Sank Energy Controller, we have Junction Site. The Junction Site want to route in nicely with a Morbus. Although he has to come back for that. Oh, that's a gross one. Because he has to go back to Mining Plaza and then come back the other way just to get Junction Site. That Junction Site key is going to be a pain to get back to. I got a save war from Callum. At the ship. Turn left. Yep. Callum wants that Echo. Let's finish this seed up. Missile watch station access. Because guarding a missile. Okay, that's not what you wanted to see. Schwartz is going explicitly for hints. He'll get the STK from Sank Energy Controller. He'll see the one in Temple Access, can't do anything about it. And then we're going to see what the hint is in Sank Energy Controller, and we'll say hi to O'Lear. Of course, without Annihilator. Oh, Schwartz, you have Dark Visor and Seekers. You can just... Well, that works too, I guess. But Schwartz is not going to be stuck here. He has Seekers and Dark Visor. He can just activate the Orbit Cannon and get back up that way. So Schwartz is fine coming this way. That dash... What the heck happened there with that movement? What was that? The game was like, here, let me help you with that. And there is the Echo Visor for CalumChis. Now, from CalumChis's perspective, he might actually be thinking he's still behind because of how far back he was from Violet Translator and Space Jump. That's 6 now for Schwartz. Morbus is guarding Dark Torvus Key 2. Thanks, game. These hints are no bueno. Let's see here. We still have an Umas hint out there. Have we seen both joke hints? We saw O'Lear. And we saw... Oh yeah, we have seen both joke hints. That's right. I'm trying to think of a world where Chicken can have anything, and I think the only key items we're missing are the Sonic Boom and Annihilator Beam. Oh, we got a virus coming. Schwartz, you better get over there. There you go. Alright, Schwartz has escaped from that. So here, without Boost Ball, he's going to have to go back around. He might scout Vault. Although obviously without Boost Ball, it's not going to be useless. It's not going to be useful intel. But it could be something like Echo Visor as far as he's concerned. Oh, and he's not going to be able to get to Lower Taurus from this way because he doesn't have Boost and Spider to get there from the Spider tracks. Oh, that's a feels bad right there. And that is something I feel like Schwartz would do. based on his execution so far this race. Getting back to Lower Torvis that way would actually be... Oh, would it really be that beneficial, though? Just a missile. Okay. It would have been hilarious and also sad to see a ball there, because then we know it's a cannonball. Yeah. If we can find cannonball. Maybe Schwartz can get bailed out. Schwartz is on the hunt for the Echo Visor, which is at Hall of Honor Dead. He knows where Boost Ball is, that's in Dungeon. He knows where Spider Ball is, that's in Mining Plaza. He needs the Echo Visor. Echo Visor is his go mode. Light ammo at Cat West. Alright, we have a main well, there's Sonic Boom in main research. Calum's starting the Amorbus fight. Alright, Schwartz falling here, not the end of the world. It used to be the end of the world, because you don't have Spider Ball, but there is some standable you can use to get on top next to the door. CalumChis will be in go mode. Well, once he's done with the Morbus and gets the Mining Plaza, he is in go mode. Umas is a missile. Okay. So that means if Echo is hinted, it has to be at Sank entrance. Oh, that's rude. That means the Echo Visor is locked behind itself. The hint for it, anyway. That's rude. I think we've seen all the other hints. Actually, no, I take that back. I think there's still Lower Torvis hints in play yet. So we got, what is it, Gathering Hall and Training Chamber? Missile in main reactor. Schwartz doesn't care about that. We are going to see Sank Mep, though. Nice quick fight there from CalumChis. We get the Torvis key, but more importantly, we're going to get the energy. We're going to go to Mining Plaza, pick up the Spider Ball, and then CalumChis is in go mode. Just has to clean up the rest of the SDKs. 5 to go. Looks like Schwartz was going to take a save warp, but we got to deal with Benny here, or I'm not sure what this squad's name is, but we got to deal with him. I don't know. Does this squad have a name? Oh, Schwartz, that's really bad, actually. You don't have Boost Ball. I would... Okay, you have Screw Attack. Okay, that's fine. This is Quentin? Okay. Quentin the Quad. Calum just... quite not barely making this distance get across the room. Alright, Schwartz is now going to see Echo Visor, and this is the realization moment. This will be Echo Visor. He knows he has to beeline it immediately for Lower Torvis to get that Boost Ball. And this is going to be a real... Well, I can't say it on network television, folks. He is not happy about that. Schwartz now knows what his go mode is. He has to beeline it for Dungeon. He is still up 2 Sky Temple keys over CalumChis. Is this enough time for him to get the lead back? We're going to come right down to the wire here, folks. And just in time for the second match of our doubleheader. Let's see here. Schwartz does have Hall of Combat Mastery and Sank Energy. Yep, so those are the two that Schwartz has over Calum. They both have Hazing Cliff. Yeah. So those are the two that Schwartz has over CalumChis, the two in Sank. There's still the one, though, in Sank Temple Access. That's going to be probably his last one or second to last one. That one is such a bad spot for him. Let's see here. Schwartz will pick up the boost ball in dungeon. Probably does training chamber to get back to Sank. He can do the BSJ for Sank Temple. Schwartz. Okay, there you go. Yep. Lower Torvis is your play. There you go. Their bracket lives are on the line with this match. Each runner knows they have to win to have a shot at it. CalumChis is about to get back to Mining Plaza. He's going to get his Spider Ball. And I think just because of the way it's routed, you either do Junction Site now, or you come back for it and that's your last one. But I think that's bad. I personally think that's probably a bad idea. You want to do Junction Site now, get it out of the way. Because your save warp is the ship, and there's no other great time to do Junction Site. Oh, Schwartz is not happy about that hint location. Oh no! Okay. Oh, Schwartz, that could have been so bad. Schwartz almost soft-locked himself in the gate. Luckily, the game ejected him. Ooh, that could have been so much worse. And I think Schwartz is slightly tilted based on the movement here. The game is not being cooperative. High key because it's right in front of him for Calum. Head around towards Junction Site. That's a boost ball now for Schwartz. Oh, and the safe zone just faded out just long enough for Schwartz to not be able to get back quickly. Right, we're back in Catacombs. Calum heading towards Junction Site is getting that key. That's number 5. We have 6, 7, and 8 in Sank. I'm trying to remember where that last one is. We got the one in GFMC Compound. Maybe that's the one that he still has to get. Chad, help me out here. What's the last key that CalumChis has to get besides... There's 4 in Sank? Temple... Oh, Watch Station. Okay, yeah, that's right. Forgot about Watch Station. So watch station, temple access, Hall of Combat Mastery, and then energy controller. That's right. Totally forgot about watch station. So the 3 that Schwartz has to get are Junction Site, Sank Temple Access, and Watch Station. Yep, race is still going, but both runners are in go mode. Well, Schwartz is about to be in go mode because he's getting his Equalizer right now. Just has to go back to Mining Plaza, which is right around the corner. He'll get a Spider Ball, and then last 3 keys. CalumChis is beelining those keys right now. CalumChis clawed his way back in and is now in the driver's position. That Equalizer that CalumChis scouted earlier was huge. Despite being down the Violet and the Space Jump for so long, you never give up. You always keep going because you never know what's going to happen. Right now, I would give CalumChis the advantage as the likely runner to win this match. It's still not over. Anything can happen. Schwartz just got it. We just marked it early because Schwartz was on his way to pick it up. Yeah, Catacombs hint was the Thanksgiving hint for him. Because he had just scouted it. And yeah, Bracona in chat, Schwartz did not see Spider Ball in Mining Plaza, never got a hint for it. He killed the Morbus because he had nothing else to do. Picked up the energy just in case, scouted Mining Plaza, saw the Spider Ball, and realized the implications. Yeah, they both scouted Equalizer without Boost Ball. And Schwartz is going for a Violent hit. Oh, we didn't get this Violent hit earlier, that's right. Drastic Apple and Ink Catch 4. Thanks, game. Alright, we just crossed the 2-hour mark. CalumChis just entered Hall of Combat Mastery. We're going to get that Scout Sub key there. This puts us at number 6. Nice instant morph spider grab. The camera does cooperate when you do that. Not when you do the screw attack method. And question in chat, where's Annihilator? That is a good question. We know where it's not, but that's not helpful. And it's possible that Annihilator is locking itself. There's the Spider Ball now for Schwartz. Definitely oh, the screw attack. Come on, Mining Plaza, don't do this now. Probably boost lock. Yeah, likely. Definitely possible. There's the Spider Ball now for Schwartz. Schwartz is now in go mode. 3 keys to go. They both have 3 keys to go. Calum is a lot closer to the 3 keys. Schwartz has the 1 at Junction Site plus the last 2 in Sank. This is going to come down to the wire. And as a reminder, both runners need to win. Schwartz is going to take the Portal Terminal portal instead of the Crossroads portal. Which one's faster, which one's slower? Hard to say. Now I'm going to lower the gate here. And as we collect our last STKs here, let's give a reminder. Please give our runners a follow. They put on one heck of a race for us today. Schwartz, Gandhi, and CalumChis. Give them both a follow. They're both fantastic runners, both fantastic racers. You can also follow Bellator, our tracker today. The premier knowledge of the Metroid Prime. You can also follow me as well if you want. You don't have to. Everyone here worth following today. Give them all a follow. There is number 7 now for Schwartz. And CalumChis is about to get number 7 as well. Doing it the vanilla way, the intended way. There it is, 7 and 7. Schwartz is a little further away from the final 2. He's got to get back to Spider Side, Sank. But they are both within an easy save warp after that. CalumChis has to get Watch Station. And for some reason, I'm already forgetting the last one. Okay, the hype and the excitement from this. Oh yeah, energy control, that's right. There we go, that's number 8 now for CalumChis. Both runners probably thinking, why isn't the other one done yet? We're 2 hours in. Both runners maybe feeling like they made a mistake in routing today. CalumChis probably definitely feels that way because of the violet and the space jump. Schwartz with the kind of last moment fought a Morbus blind. And then was just scrambling to find just something. And then saw the Aqua Visor and Hall of Honor dead. And the early break with the early Dark Visor from Cache A. And that ended up being helpful. CalumChis closed the gap. Yeah, that's probably right, Column. That's probably right. That Echo Visor hint was readily accessible in Catacombs. Alright, CalumChis now in Watch Station. Gonna take it safe. Doesn't initiate contact with the res bits. Gonna take the kinetic orb cannon here. But I think when you get this close to one of them, they will see you and engage. Oh, looks like that one didn't. Oh, Calum living dangerously with that high release. Sometimes the game will not reattach with the spider ball. But gets it first try, and it's all 9 now for CalumChis. Took a bonk and fell, but the door is right behind you. Our runners are high-fiving each other in main gyro. This is the second high five of the race. This might come down to a DS4 skip, folks. If one player gets centered, the other doesn't. This could still go the other way. Schwartz is like, nope, we're just doing the bomb screw attack. Not messing around. One more to go. Gotta go back to Watch Station. Kill the res bits. Schwartz still hadn't used the Dark Visor Seekers to activate the kinetic orb cannon, so has to do another screw attack to get back. Doesn't get it first try. CalumChis now on his way towards Meeting Grounds. Gonna head towards the Sky Temple grounds here. The nerves. The nerves of our runners. That looks good. Okay, there you go. All right, Schwartz now heading towards Watt Station. Gonna get his last key. CalumChis has entered the last room of light aether. Oh, Schwartz just doing a boost jump. Okay. That's faster than doing it by screw attack, if you can pull it off. Nicely done there by Schwartz. Did engage both Resbits by getting to this side of the room. Now he's got to be careful that he doesn't get knocked off the platform here. Okay, attach himself to the spider truck. That's actually what he wants. Oh, but that Resbit is so close to hitting him. Okay. He should be okay now as long as he doesn't miss either of these two bomb jumps. Okay, that one's good. Ooh, that was close. He's got it. Schwartz has his last key now. CalumChis about to enter Sky Temple Gateway. Schwartz on his way to save warp. CalumChis confirming all keys have been returned. You can now enter the Sky Temple. We have got a really close finish on our hands, folks. Strap yourselves in. Winner has a chance to move on. Loser is out of brackets. Both runners know this. CalumChis trying to do a slope jump to get to the... Okay, there we go. Screw attack cancel on top. I don't know how many power bombs CalumChis has. Looking like CalumChis has the victory in hand, but again, anything can happen. Six out of 6 power bombs. Okay, so we're good for Emperor Ing too. Chap pointing out maybe Calum saved the ship. Oh, maybe that's possible. That's probably why he has full power bombs and full beam ammo there. That's the second super. Takes 4 supers to eliminate Emperor Ing phase 1 here. That's the third. Oh, are you kidding me? A pixel of health. Are you actually kidding me with that? You just have to tickle him. Blow a fan on him and he's down. It's something like this will help put Schwartz this much closer to the finish. There we go. CalumChis now done with phase 1. Got enough power bombs to do phase 2. Looks like we're not going to get a power bomb. Oh, missed that one there. Okay. That tentacle did not cooperate. Alright, that's 7 down. 8, 9. Oh, missed the last one. Just got knocked down because of the ink puddles. There we go. CalumChis now through Emperor Ing phase 2. Alright, Emperor Ing decided to be rude. Kind of jumped right away. CalumChis wasn't able to set up for a quick screw attack, so we're not going to get the quick kill here. Emperor Ing still at 75%. It looks like about 80% health. Schwartz getting on top of the platform a little bit quicker than Calum did. But ceiling blocked on his way up. Okay. CalumChis, Emperor Ing half dead. CalumChis, a little over half health remaining. Should be okay as long as nothing goes terribly wrong here. Alright. Oh, didn't really get much damage on that one. Might have been too high in the screw attacks. That's 2. 2 now for Schwartz. That's 3. This next one looks like it'll do. There you go. Nice 1 round there from Schwartz. CalumChis has suddenly taken a ton of damage, though. He's down to the last 100 health, last 85 health. 70. Get out of there, Calum. There you go. Nice recovery there from CalumChis. Emperor Ing is down. Gets a full health refill and a checkpoint. Neither runner has Annihilator, so if they're going to do DS4 skip, it's going to be Dark Beam. We got a super close finish here, folks. Let's see here. CalumChis keeping Light Beam equipped. Let's see what the plan is. We've initiated Emperor Ing. Dark Samus 3. Schwartz has just started Emperor Ing 3. Gets a bonk. Okay. CalumChis going for Light Beam strats. Going for a screw attack method. Gets a little bit of damage in. Is in position to get centered. Is centered! Oh no! Okay, this is exactly what Schwartz needs to get back in this if he can kill Emperor Ing quickly. This is the worst amount of health for CalumChis. Dark Samus has been centered, and we have to do this full Dark Samus 4 fight. Schwartz getting a little unlucky with the screw attacks. Emperor Ing only half dead. Dark Samus has already given 2 Phazon energy modules to Calum, has fired them back. Dark Samus not. Okay, there we go. Schwartz is now done with Emperor Ing 3. Schwartz still has a chance. Must get DS4 skip. CalumChis sticking with Light Beam. It's getting a lot of damage in on Emperor Ing 4 here. That super missile barely did any damage. Alright, this is going to be it. Either Schwartz gets DS4 skip and finishes it now, or CalumChis finishes the fight. Uses a Dark Burst to event. Oh, he immediately centers Dark Samus. Oh, no. That is going to be the end of it right there. CalumChis gets the final hit in, finishes in first place with an official race time of 2 hours, 18 minutes, 16 seconds. Get your GGs in chat. This was a fantastic finish, folks. This was an amazing race and a fantastic finish. Definitely worth the price of admission.
Hello?
And we are now joined by CalumChis. GG's CalumChis.
Yeah.
So, Schwartz is literally right behind you. He's fighting DS4 as we speak.
Cool. I need to go make food.
Yeah, sure.
So I'm literally just here for like a couple of quick questions and I'm going.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. Alright, so I guess first one, what did you think when you saw that Equivisor in Hall of Honor deck?
Fine. I knew where Boost Ball was.
Yep, so that was your obvious go mode then. Were you worried about the Dark Visor?
No.
Because there was...
I knew where it was. I knew it had to be in the upper Taurus.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. I just assumed it had to be up there. That's why I just went. It was either there or was on the Alpha blog, in my opinion, in my head. So I went, that's the two locations it probably is. So one or the other.
Yeah, well, if you you know how to read the logic, and because I did, because obviously it was unhinted at for both of you. Schwartz actually ended up breaking it by going out of bounds and just came in from the side that way. But yeah, this was super close. I guess the big question then is, how did you feel then skipping the Violet translator for as long as you did, by extension the space jump boots from Planet Dark Worship?
Yeah. All it really blocked me was an Aegon key.
Okay.
Like, I searched Dark Labs,
Mm-hmm.
done that check, even though I had to do a reset. Okay, I had to go back and get a E-tank and a gravity boost, but that was fine.
Yep.
I think, to be honest, my thing that annoyed me more is leaving Torvis after getting Seekers and just not checking just while I'm there, just because I'm right next to the portal. When you get Seekers, you could just go to the portal,
Right.
check, just do the loop, and then go into for my keys. And that was on my mind. I went, no, I just better probably to get hints.
Right. And
So
GG's to Schwartz. Schwartz finishing off the
that was
race,
the
2
thing.
hours, 20 minutes, 20 seconds. GG. That was one heck of a race, one heck of a finish.
Man,
GG's to both of you.
I felt so stupid doing that seed. I never checked Mining Plaza, and I was only reminded of it when I got the pop-up notification that I got all my Aegon keys.
Mm-hmm.
And I was
I
like,
thought
oh,
I
I should
checked.
probably
I
do
thought I
that.
saw orange sparkles, so I just went, this might be a missile. Then I saw the
Yeah.
hint, went, okay, that's where it is. Okay.
But yeah, I was like looking for Spider like for such a long time, but then it turns out that it was actually an Echo hunt the whole time.
Yep.
And
No. It was a Dark Visor hunt.
oh, I got Dark Visor pretty easily.
Yeah.
Yes, so it was a Dark Visor hunt. Could Dark Visor start the loop? But yeah, I have to go make food. So, GG, Schwartz.
Yep.
Jesus.
Do whatever.
Yeah.
GG's Callum. Enjoy your food.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, I have to make it, so it'll be a couple months.
Yep, that is fine. Schwartz, so you actually had a leg up for a while. Callum took a save warp after getting the suit out of Judgment Pit, and by extension was not able to get the Violet translator then from Crossroads Parallel. It's like Portal Access. I forget what it's called exactly. And then, by extension, because the save warp was in a bad position to get back to Planet Dark Worship, didn't get a space jump boots for a long time. So you actually had quite a leg up for a while there.
My biggest regret was not going to Lower Torvis after I got the boost ball in, because it took until I was like in the middle of clearing Sank that I was like, oh, I actually need that boost for Sank Temple access.
Mm-hmm.
And more than likely Echo was behind boost as well, and lo and behold it was. So if I just went down there sooner, just bit the bullet. Because I was thinking, it just threw it in dungeon. Like, yeah, I guess you're not getting that seed. But yeah.
Well, both suits were really early this seed.
Yeah, it was weird.
You guys had them sub 30 minutes, which that never happens unless Light Suit is like just thrown in your face. Like, nope, we need it for everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that happened yesterday as well in the previous race.
Yes, it did.
And I was so confused as well. It's like, I thought I was playing that seed. But yeah, I felt really good early game about how I played that, but it was right around mid game when I was like finishing labs that it kind of fell apart. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, we got the hints early. Light beam and main energy controller. Like, okay, or not light beam, but a beam and main energy controller. Like, okay, there is a crazy world where light beam can be on Tumos, and the seed hates us. Thankfully, it was on Umos 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then we saw the hint that the other progressive suit, because we already had the first one at that point hinted the other progressive suit in Temple Sanctuary. Like, oh, okay. Well, the seed is kind of throwing things at us kind of early, and Oh, there was another part of that chain that I had a question about. I want to ask you, but I'm forgetting what it is now. I'm sorry.
Well, I was glad that I made the Torvus play pretty early because I remembered that if you get an early Amber and Light Beam, it's probably the best idea to start Torvus.
Yep.
So I had Dark Beam as well.
Yep.
And thankfully, Supers and Seekers were right next to each other.
Yep. Seeker's unhinted, but the Super's hint being in Torvus, that kind of solidified the play. Hey, let's just go to Torvus, because it could be vanilla, but it's obviously going to be somewhere early in Torvus.
Yeah.
That was definitely a heads-up call there.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, I was thinking, like, oh, I could probably skip hints right now. I mean, I have Light Suit, but I was like, oh, I should probably go to Torvus first. And then I got the Supers hint, and I was like, okay, yeah, we're going to get Supers first.
Yep. That worked itself out. I don't know if you caught it on your credits, but chat pointing out that Annihilator Beam was locking itself in Sentinel's path.
I was hoping I would find Annihilator before final bosses, because I don't remember the setup without it.
Right,
So
that's why you use the Dark Burst on DS3.
Yeah, I was like, just get over it and start this floor, because I don't remember.
Okay. That makes sense. That was going to be another question for you, but you obviously already thought about that one. Yeah, I've never personally done the Dark Beam successfully. That method on DS4 skip. I've only ever had Annihilator. Or just like do a super or two to try and just get her down close enough. But yeah, it's tough. Other runners who do Dark Beam skip could probably give you advice on how to pull that one off. So unfortunately, this means your record does drop. You were knocked out of the bracket contention. Your prospective opponent, though, for next week. Yeah, any thoughts?
I still haven't beaten an Echoes race once yet. It's going to happen soon.
Yes. You obviously played very, very well. You have a lot of good tech, a lot of good knowledge. Sometimes Randomizer just randomizes that way, and you just need the ball to bounce. Like that happens with everyone. I believe that you do have a victory coming, though.
Yeah, I don't really have much to say on rankings and stuff. So
okay, that's fair. All right. Anything else then before we send you on your way?
Not really. GG's.
Okay. Yeah. GG's Schwartz. Reminder, everyone in chat. Please give our runners a follow, CalumChis and Schwartz Gandhi. They put on one of the best races I've seen in recent memory. One of the closer races of the tournament for sure. You can also follow my tracker Bellator. You can follow me as well. We're going to send you on over to SpeedGaming 4. Miguel and Mighty Caesar are just about to get started. We got Aaron Explosives and Cestrion on comms. We got Nomad and Op on tracking. That's going to be a heck of a good watch. So yeah, we're going to send you on over that way. Thanks for watching, everyone. Once again, I am Leno. Schwartz joining me in the booth for the interview at Bellator. We'll see you next mission. Take care.
Later.